Good morning, everyone. It is, I just realized my camera zoomed in, but it is Monday, no, it's not Monday, it's Saturday, March 22nd. We're going to be doing some more EQN cabin madness this weekend. Are you ready for it? I am not. Going to be doing a lot of building this weekend, just because alpha is almost over. Beta has been confirmed, closed beta has been confirmed to start this coming Wednesday, and the servers are going to be down Monday and Tuesday. They're going to take it down to patch things, do things. Oh, I don't like this Zoom. You can't see my hands. I'd have to be like, do things. I don't know. Hold on. I zoomed it in yesterday because I was on Into the Portal on Geek Domo's channel, which was super fun. Whoa, game's going nuts. Nuts. Zoop. Is that what I want? Yeah. Okay. But yeah, I was on Into the Portal last night. Hey Bud, hey Rama, and good morning Rubber Duck and Tess and Dutch and everybody. But yeah, I was on Into the Portal, had a lot of fun. If you haven't seen it, it's on Geek Domo's channel, and as Rama just alluded to or mentioned, I had a little bit of a styling change. I grew a beard because everyone Into the Portal calls themselves the Bearded Warriors, and I had no beard, so I had to make one. So I made one, and I'm not going to put it on because it's kind of hard to put on. And my cat's going to go nuts, but it's a really wonderful, it's very long, so like the full length of the beard's like, yeah, it's a hell of a beard. It's a hell of a thing, and I'm sure once I come up with a better way to attach it, I will probably, I don't know, my word again. I'll have to find an occasion too, though. It's not every day you get to just toss out your yarn beard. But yeah, and I think I probably will make a video on how I made it too, just because, like, just a little quickie one because it was pretty easy, but because I made it out of yarn. What is the beard even from? It's not from anything. I made it. I went and got some yarn and like a little plastic mesh thing, and I cut a hairband to put it on, and that's how we did it. But I can go into a little more detail than that, I suppose, in a video or something. So I'm gonna get my snazzy. Ooh! I found a thing without even looking for a thing. That's the Oki. We found a thing. That should definitely be worn to Renaissance fairs. I don't really know. I'm gonna have to find reasons to, though, because unfortunately it's not it's a little hard to talk with because the mouth opening was the little mouth opening is kind of small, and I couldn't drink my tea. I grabbed my tea and I kind of got like this, and I'm like, well, never mind. I guess I'll put it down, and it got cold, which is, as you know, makes me very sad. So, yeah. Okay, so social media, so there's a patch. Since last time that I spoke to you guys, they patched and did things. You can now send mail, and it appears to work cross server. Someone tested that on me, and I attempted to send a reply, but then I think it either froze or it sent without confirming or something. So I might have sent like 5 messages, like, that was probably really dumb, but I hope they'll forgive me. Pirate straws. Yeah. So, and then they put in social media stuff. I don't, right? I mean, I'll probably set this up later, maybe not on stream. This is my first time watching Landmark. Oh my god, then I better kind of show what the heck I'm doing. I better get out of my skitties and get on some real clothes. Here we go. There we go. Now I'm dressed for the occasion. So just for the sake of continuity. Hey, Arperk. Good morning, and good morning, Lord Frozen. So just for continuity, let's get a status of the build, right? Status of the build is we have some roofs, but not everywhere. Still haven't done much with the living room. Need to. We'll get there. Is that the tech armor on the Alpha Founders Pack? Nope. This is one that so the tech armor on the Founders Pack, or from the Founders Pack rather, is, can I do that? Is this one. This is the Tech Commander outfit. I also have the Tech Sergeant outfit, which is red and doesn't have the lovely little skirt. So this one that I had on is, this one is the white Colonists Encounter suit, and it is available from the marketplace. They just added this last week. So if you go to outfits, and you can get them for station cash. So station cash is Sony's version of like a real money to, you know, in-game resources kind of thing, y'all. Still trying to figure out how to start building in Landmark. I found my plot, so what do you start? Go out and gather tons of wood. That's one way to do it. I would get your, if you have, so you got your plot. If you haven't gotten, I'm sorry, the cat's like knocking over empty. Like I have, my recycling bin's a little full and I didn't want to take it out this morning, so I've got like a big old gallon of milk, an empty gallon of milk jug thing. Just playing with it. Oh my god. So you'll start with, if you start in the game, you start with the delete tool, add tool, and I think you get the heal tool as well. The rest you have to build. So go get your picks. That's like the first thing, so you can gather whatever it is you want to build out of. You know, wood. Like I like to use obsidian, which is like the top level of stuff. And yeah, that's the other thing to consider. As Narathan was pointing out, Sunday night's it. That's why I gotta get my butt in gear to finish this cabin, because I know I'm not gonna want to like go back to the same build after closed beta starts, and the servers are gonna be down Monday and Tuesday in preparation for the closed beta kickoff, which is Wednesday. So yeah, grappler even more important. Ooh, well yes. I have 2 codes that I'm just going to post in chat, and it'll be a free-for-all, but I'm going to wait a little bit before I do that. Control Z as undo, yeah. Okay, so cabin is Leslie currently. So what do we still need to do? We need to obviously get the roof on, which has been sort of the bane of this place. Need to finish the kitchen. Kitchen's not done yet. And need to do the living room. Everything else, I think, well, the bedroom could use some love, but if it doesn't get any, that's okay, I think. And now I have to go all around because there was a patch, and I have to go turn on all the lights. So there's both Control Z for undo and Control Y for redo when you're building, which is really convenient. So I'm just going through, and I don't think I had any lights over here. So whenever there's a patch, all the lights get turned off, you know, or come on, Amy, don't do that. Lights get turned off, everything kind of gets put in its default state. So I'm just going through, and I have a light like inside the planner, so I have to actually delete the planner, or part of the planner. That part. To get to it. Because I was really smart when I did that. Put it inside. Start doing stuff for real Wednesday. Yeah, so stuff for real on Wednesday. So one of the interesting factors, though, it's gonna be, I think it's gonna be interesting to see whether or not we get caves. Why are caves so important? Caves will require a wipe, or like, it's one of those things. I mean, we were talking about this on Into the Portal yesterday. Whenever they implement caves, I don't see any possible way that they could avoid a wipe. When you think, because like the way they avoided a wipe with the new biomes, with tundra and old growth, they avoided that wipe by just making new islands that had those new biomes. Fantastic. Well, that wouldn't work for caves when you think about it, because caves are going to completely change how resources are distributed. Because if you haven't been following, this is old news, but if you haven't been following, you may not know this. But so currently, resources are distributed across islands. So I'm on a tier 2 island, so I see a lot of iron, a little bit of tungsten, marble, things like that. If you go to a tier 3 island, you'll see, more tungsten, but you'll see obsidian and alabaster and all sorts of other goodies, cobalt and ruby and higher end stuff. What caves are going to do are, instead of going to different islands for different materials, you'll have to dig down into the ground, and the farther you dig, the lower you get. And I can't seem to get this to turn on. The lower you get different materials. There we go. And then also, I think they said it would be somewhat controlled by biome as well. So like if you're digging under tundra, then you'll get something different than if you're digging under desert. I wasn't paying attention to chat, and now it's biting me in the butt. Are there other places to go other than the first area of... go to... So... first area of land you built on, I haven't figured out how to get to other... Oh! Yeah, so if you haven't checked out other islands, you absolutely should. That's what I'm talking about, where different resources are. Go to the spire here, you click on the crystal that's in the middle. Sometimes you have to get right under it. You'll get a little hand icon just like you get when you're interacting with a prop. And you select where you want to go, right? And sometimes it'll take a minute, before it even starts to load, and then you'll get a loading screen, and then it'll go over. Good morning, Old Rocks. Good morning, Xander. So what I was saying about caves is, so with with the different biomes, they just said, okay, we'll get new islands and put those biomes on there, right? You can't do that with caves, because it's going to completely change how resources are divided up. If they did it, they would be like, well, okay, I guess we'll make some new islands that have this other system of gathering. Well, whichever one turns out to be easier, whether it's easier or more convenient to be able to, be on your own island but dig deeper, versus, being on, having to switch islands but everything's on the surface, whichever turns out to be more efficient, well, those servers are just going to get completely, or those islands would be completely inundated. That's what would happen. But then as soon as people figured out what was easier, they're not going to do that. So, which means there's going to have to be a way. And they've said over and over, they're going to try to minimize that as much as possible, because they know it's annoying. They don't want to annoy people by making people start over. But, yeah. So hopefully, if we're lucky, we'll see that happen. Oh, I undid my chandelier. I forgot I took it down. If we're lucky, we'll see that happen before closed beta starts. That'd be really sweet, because then we could avoid another wipe. Yeah, and at this point, it doesn't look like that's going to happen. At this point, it looks really unlikely that it's going to get in there, but you never know. Wishful thinking, maybe, but there you go. How does claiming work? Okay, so once you find, you go out, you find a spot that basically isn't red. Like, let's say if I didn't have my claim, I could go over, here, right? There's some empty space. I could go over there. You'll have a claim flag in your inventory looking, well, I don't have one, but it looks kind of like this. here. Actually, yeah, looks kind of like that. And you literally just right click it and it'll put you into a menu to find a claim, and then you can build on it. And you can set permissions so that, oh yay, they fixed it! Cold Night, you're not a number anymore. And Dechi, all of you, you're not a number anymore. How wonderful. So then you can set permissions for, all right, you know, Grandma can build, but no one else other than me, you know, or whatever. They might make it so that when stuff heals, when caves go live, that will be made by healing the cave into open air, and the resources could also be switched so that when they respawn, they no longer do it on the ground. Yeah, I still think I mean, they've said that it'll probably take a while. And thank you, Burke Dave. I appreciate that. I had fun. It was a lot of fun. I was invited to do it again next week, so barring any changes in that, I probably will be in there next week. Eric, if you missed it, you can see it at the moment. You can see it on, if you go to Geek Domo's Twitch channel in his previous, like, past broadcasts, it's in there. It's into the portal, and you can see my lovely bearded face. And then he also is going to be giving us a copy of the video that we can then put on YouTube, so I'll have that up later, another time. Yeah, I know, Tess. You have names now. You're not just a number. So good. Yeah. This time, Tiger, you are number 6. Yeah. Oh my God, Eric. Oh my God. Oh my God. Okay, so what I was mentioning before is that since they're going to be shutting down the servers for Monday and Tuesday in preparation for a closed beta Wednesday, because they're doing that, I have to get my button gear. I have to get this cabin done, because knowing myself, I'm not going to want to just go back and like put it back and yes, Park Dave. So I'm not going to want to go back to working on the cabin. I'm going to want to do something else. So yeah, so I want to get this place done so it's not just like sitting here forever unfinished, or not sitting here, just yeah. Driver's update prevents you from going in the landmark. That sucks. That sucks. Okay. Okay. Really, guys. Serious, super serious face. Oh, and just as a note, I usually don't stream on Sundays. I can almost guarantee I'm going to do a stream tomorrow because I got to work on this place. Secondly, I plan to go till noon today. Thank you, birthday. Once I'm done at noon, I will probably take a little break, eat some stuff because I'm always super hungry. You know me. I'll be super hungry, and then I'll probably start another stream. Yay! Yeah, I'm on YouTube. I'm on YouTube and I'm on Twitter. So add me. No. Follow me both places. It's good. Yep. Telling my system doesn't meet the requirements. That sucks. Lord Frozen. Yeah, he's suggesting that you roll back your drivers. Might work. Okay. So we're gonna have. I'm thinking just sort of mainly a seating arrangement in here. To appreciate the view. I thought about actually sticking a fireplace like right here or like right here. Thought about it because now this place feels sort of large. It didn't feel that way when I first started to build it, but now it feels a little big. But I think I'm gonna go for it. Maybe I want to work on the kitchen. Kitchens are friendly. I feel at home in a kitchen. I'm gonna work on a kitchen, screw it. I like kitchens. Era, have you ever thought of cosplaying a superhero? I think it would make a great Supergirl. Oh yeah, and they had a party, which I actually haven't tried yet, so here it is. Oh, and my contact is freaking out. I guess at some point I may actually have to take him out and go glasses mode. Hopefully not though. My eye hurts though. It keeps watering. It's like Landmark is so emotional. I haven't really thought about cosplaying. It's never been something where I'm just like, oh, I gotta do that. With that said, I used to have a huge obsession with. I'm missing a dishwasher. Good point. And suddenly the light heavens open and is super bright. Holy crap. I have thought I used to be really into particularly Star Wars costumes, especially it's like the one of the very few features from the prequels that they're not better than the old ones, but they're certainly more intricate and more fun. They would be more fun to make compared to, like, you know, all the white and gray and black and stuff. But I used to be really obsessed with, like, Padme or Amidala's, all of her costumes and stuff, and be like, oh, one day I totally wanted to make the one from Attack of the Clones, and she's in that gold kind of dress. It looks very Renaissance-y. And she's in that gold dress, like when they're in the hills and they're frolicking with the things that look like giant ticks. I always wanted to make that. I actually started to learn how to do it, but like I can sew actually fairly decently, but I just never bit the bullet and actually ordered fabric or anything. The Shire says, I know how it's like, Era. I tried contacts, but my eyes couldn't handle it. They were always hurting. She will fit in it too. You think she won't fit in it? She will fit in it. God, now I gotta get this right. Am I cut off? I am cut off. Good? No. Stop flinging things at me. God. I know, she's making a nice. Hey, Escaflowne. My God. You good? Are you comfy? If it fits, I sit. She'll lay eggs. Yep. Oh my God. Okay. Dishwasher incoming. So, and I also need to make a rain shed for this because I just have all this like greasy smoke coming up and nothing to catch it. Yeah. My cat's a trip. I'm not gonna lie. So, I kind of want to make the dishwasher big. I don't know. Maybe I'll just do that. And actually, let's conserve resources. Actually, no, screw it. We're losing all our resources in like 2 days, so whatever. All the iron. You need an in-game kitty? That's phase 5! Whenever they do, so the like marketing roadmap, business plan roadmap that they put out talks about all things financial and how Landmark's going to make money and that kind of stuff. And they talked about pets being, well, that and the roadmap, they both talk about pets. And it's coming eventually. I don't like that. I'm just going to keep going. Hopefully I'll like it eventually. We're getting there. But yeah, they're going to be doing pets. It's just, who knows if it... I can imagine, if they do any kind of pets, I'm sure they'll be, like, if it's not an actual cat, that they'll be a sort of cat-like critter, you know. It'll be something. I need buttons, don't I? I know, Lord Frozen, you could fit like 4 bodies in the fridge. Whatever. What is a voxel? A voxel is the basic unit in building. So this selection is 1 by 1 by 1, so it's only one, it's a singular voxel. If I fill it in, that is one voxel right there. And it's the basic unit of building. You can, that's actually not what I'm going to do. So you can also think of it as a unit of measurement, right? So this selection, you know, you can see in the selection, it's 11 voxels wide. If I extend it, make it bigger, and it's basically what the entire world is made out of. So that then we can just like falling asleep. She's just sitting there. Am I still? No. Better? Nope. Better? Yeah. Like a qubit, only graphic, sort of, kind of. But yeah, it's what the entire world's made out of, and when you mine, like, it's how the world gets destroyed in pieces, rather than, you know. Here, let me. This is better demonstrated. So if I mine this iron and strike once, the hole, you can see it cuts along the voxels, gives you all sorts of nice, realistic looking deformations and stuff like that. Really cool. But it means when you mine, it's all, like, it's not just like, there's not just like a silver node and you hit it a few times and then it just disappears and, you know, spawns somewhere else. Like, it's very dynamic and it changes the world and all that stuff. And they've talked about like how combat also will be able to change, you know, affect voxels. So like if you do some sort of crazy like stomp, like, you know, and like, then, you know, maybe you'll disrupt the ground around you and make a little crater and all sorts of cool stuff. Like a crater that's actually real, not just like a graphic overlay that'll like fade out in 2 seconds, you know, somehow. So the Adranian said it's like a 3D pixel. That's exactly right. It's a 3D pixel, which is why I used to do pixel art. I love, like, I'm all about the pixels. So I'm one with the voxel. This means one. I don't know. Yeah. Okay. So, what else do we need here? We have a dishwasher, we have a stove. I'm like looking at do we need a microwave? We need a microwave. Microwave could be like in the corner though. We don't really need like a mounted microwave. Could just have like a little, you know, this kind of thing. You know, just, and it's complete because it's just that kind of thing. A little less if it's, and once again, so I'm already sort of about my microwave. Maybe if I just keep going, maybe if I just make the whole thing black. Maybe if I just ignore it and pretend like it's not, you know, like it's all okay, it'll just be okay. Where is your Keurig or coffee maker? I'll have to get on that too. I'm big into cooking. I love cooking. So I like this kind of stuff. Like I absolutely need, you know, I need the kitchen to be right. You know what I mean? Like whatever, you know, like I mean like a KitchenAid mixer. Industrial size? No. This isn't even industrial size. I would love a kitchen like this. Yeah, like you see this, 2 ovens. It's got the grill, you know. Oh my god, this is like my dream house. It's also got the Samsung freaking washer and dryer, which I'm guessing is never gonna happen anymore. I'll have to wait for the next laundry room, then I'll have my lovely washer and dryer. Cat! Stop! Look what she did! Look at my coupon now! Look at this! God, good thing Bed Bath & Beyond is not too picky about the state of their coupons. Jeez. You could do a combination microwave and furnace. Furnace like oven? I have ovens right there. Something is burning downstairs. Oh yeah. Yeah, we have a little bit of a fire here. Yeah. So that was supposed to be a hot tub. I gotta make a hot tub so. Oh my god, there's so much to do. So this is why I'm probably going to end up, so I'll stream till noon like my normal thing, take a little break, get some food because I'll need it. And then why am I? There we go. And then once I've done that, I think I'll probably come back up and maybe do as if like if it's, you know, I was gonna say a casual stream, like this is super formal, right? Like whatever, but I'll probably put on some music and I don't know, just like get this place done because it needs to be done. It just needs to get done. I'm gonna move this because and I'm going to use another mug. I need to go make a mug. I need to make several mugs. Mugs have fantastic handles. They're just like amazing for handles. I wish I wasn't so easily distracted. I'm really bad. All the iron. Go. Yeah, it's the furnace and the saw table downstairs. They produce smoke. I wanted to use the smoke as sort of like a, I don't know, steam. It's like steam for a hot tub, but we'll see. Got a lot to do. Why do the Twitch servers hate me? I don't know. What'd you do to them? I actually checked Twitch status. Oh, actually, they're doing pretty well today. None of the ingest servers are down, and chat's not even freaking out, which is kind of rare. Pretty good. Pretty good. Come on. Come on. I'm gonna make a whole bunch of silver too because silver is cool. And I'm gonna need leads. Whoa. Why can't I make 40? Why don't I make 40? Hi Cole, let's check your see you in a minute. If you get bored while EverQuest Next is down, Project Allure could always use some volunteer pixel artists. What's Project Allure? While it's down, I was thinking I might do Minecraft. Tess, is that you? Is that what I saw, Tess? No. Robin. It's like with an R, so it's like Robin. Gotta run. Alright, see you, Tess. Oh god, the chat will be modless. Oh my god. Madness is about to ensue. Or if you hit the down arrow, it'll select the max amount you can craft. What? But then it lied. I was trying to type 40, and it wouldn't do 40. Hey, Escape Reality, how you doing? I need to make cups. I need like a whole bunch of them. Not really, like 5. Been an indie game dev for about 15 years. Allure is our new MMO, coming out probably late this year. Cool. Okay, I have cups. So, I wish I had something that could use... Okay. God, I love tweet mode. So good. Actually, I'm gonna put it in midair so it doesn't disappear on me. So I really like that in tweet mode you get the multi rotational kind of thing. It's so much better. Okay, so I might be able to do that, but I don't know. I'm gonna try something tricksy. It might be stupid, but it might be cool. Out on the ground, yeah. Yeah, this might not quite. I'm trying to get it so the only part of the handle sticks out, but not the cup. And it looks like that may be problematic. Okay, plan B. Get down. I don't know, like buttons and stuff. Oh, there should be a handle on that door, actually. That's more important, actually. You need, like, a handle to the thing. Yeah. Have you tried playing more Starbound? Yeah, I was playing it last night. It's pretty good. I'm still trying to get the hang of it. I'm kind of great at dying. Thunder Ice is good one for glass, I think. Yeah, Thunder Ice can work depending on what kind of glass. Like if you're going for like a frosted glass kind of thing, but it's obviously it's not transparent or anything. I wonder if they will have something that looks like glass sheets for windows or something to make them. They're going to be adding glass. They've said that they will. It's just a question of when we'll get it. I don't know how much of a technical challenge that is. God, my eyes really bother me. Ooh. Okay. I don't know how much of a technical challenge that'll be for them to do transparent glass voxels. I know that they are going to. They'll find a way, but I don't know how much like dev time they're gonna have to put into it, so they might put it off for a while. Yeah, it's one of those things where multiple devs have confirmed it. It will be there. It's just not yet. They don't have like a timeline on it or anything. The bleed though. That bleed though makes me want to change the counters. Probably about the same time water comes in. Maybe, maybe not. I mean, water is something that at least they've got a whole bunch of people working on. I don't know how many people they have working on glass. But it'll be here, eventually. Alright, see you later, Adric. Okay. Oh my god, my eye. Woo! Check out your contacts and put on your glasses. I should. It hurts. I don't like wearing my glasses though, just because since I don't wear them a lot and the frames are really narrow, my peripheral vision really throws me off, and sometimes I get dizzy. What about a wood border? That is wood, unless you mean here. I'm just gonna ignore it. I'm just gonna pretend like it's not there. I'm just gonna pretend like it's all okay. Zero Zeta voxels fix that bleed. I haven't messed with them enough to. I've heard of them, but I haven't messed with them very much. Welcome back, Ghost Tiger. Oh, why don't you have your mod thing? Why don't you have your mod thing? You lost your sword. Say something again and see if it comes back. So, are there no animals in the forest? Not yet. There will be. They're going to be adding mobs and combat and all sorts of stuff. They're going to be adding that in phase 2, which is closed beta, and that's what's coming up. So, we will have it. Oh, my door got reset, it looks like. Patches tend to reset things like doors. There we go. Zero data voxels equals dark witchcraft. Burn the witch. Okay, so Roof needs to happen, and I have actually no plan. I have no plan whatsoever. You've got the sword? Okay, it's just me and then Dutch Tiger. Cool. I still need to fix this too. But I'm going to do that part off stream because I know I'm going to probably find it irritating. Let's see. Roof things. It's like those little pictures you see where it's like, just girly things, just roof things. Just roof things. Okay. So, I know I want it to be angled, and I think I want it angled this way, which is not the smartest thing in the world, but I think that's what I want. Maybe I'll just do it over here and instead of working from this joint, I'll just work this way and then join it up. That might be, maybe I'll kick myself for that later, but I think if I build it out from here, it's not going to end up like I want it. Is there a way to pick up your plot and readjust it if you want to move it over a little bit? There's not like a tweak mode, say, for plots, or for claims, although how awesome would that be? Someone tweet that to like Omid or Dave or something. So that'd be really nice to be able to like tweak your claim. But yeah, just pick up template your claim, heal it up, pick up your claim, and move it. It's going to be very manual, I guess. Jeez, I'm going through my tea like crazy today. Okay. So what I think I want is I want it to be flat on this side and angled like this, sort of like how the rec room is. Like, so I'm gonna run down there for reference. So this roof is kind of what I'm thinking, except without this notch here. Or maybe I'll put a notch, I don't know. But see how it's flat and then angles? I think that's what I'm gonna try to do. Because something about it, I really have been sort of having that in my head of like having this come over. Oh, Ulfo, if you're gonna buy a Trailblazer plaque, this is important. Use my promo code below. I have a code. Put it in. So if you use my code, basically it just gives me points that for your purchase or whatever, and the more points I get, I can redeem stuff. Stuff like I can redeem codes, stuff to give away, like either alpha, well, won't be alpha anymore, but beta codes, I guess, Explorer/Trailblazer packs. And I'm like, they've been doing grapplers. Obviously, they're not going to be doing grapplers anymore because those were alpha only, but I'll be able to give away. I'm guessing I'm pretty confident. I'm pretty confident that we're eventually going to see outfits as something that we can redeem for those points. And I'm sure if I asked, they probably would be like, yeah, sure. They just haven't been like, okay, this, I haven't said it, but yeah. Yeah. Anyway, you can either use the code down below and you put it in under promo code, or you can use the link. DowXXOde. Doxode says, what is EQ all about? Quite new, and a friend is going to give me a beta key to play with her. At the moment, it's primarily a sort of it's somewhat of an exploration and a lot of a building game at the moment, but there's going to be a lot more layers added to it. So at the moment, it's mainly about, you level up your picks, kind of like, think survival mode Minecraft, like you level up your picks, and then you get your stuff to build with it, and then you build with it, right? That's what it's mainly about right now. But once they add in more combat and like they're going Daox. once they add in more combat, and they're going to be adding a lot more of like a much deeper crafting system, it's going to really expand kind of. And also you're going to be able to craft, like they've specifically confirmed, it will be it'll be very much like, or you'll be able to actually even make like dungeons and quests for people, which is going to be really cool. Think about like designing your own dungeon or whatever. There'll be PvP. We don't really know how that's going to how yet. That was something we talked a lot about yesterday on Into the Portal, which I'll say that again for anyone who didn't catch it. I was on Into the Portal last night with Geekdoma hosts it. Legendary Neurotoxin was there. Tobren was there. Loxus Time was there, and Snowman Wilk was there. I think that's everybody. I don't think I forgot anybody. I may have, but I think that was it. 6 people. Was that 6 names? I don't know. Anyway, we had a grand old time talking about EverQuest Next and all of these sorts of things. So yeah, if you didn't check it out, right now you can go to Geekdoma's channel and see it in the past broadcast, but I'll also be putting it on my YouTube as well. Yeah. Giant ducks of gold and obsidian, oh my god. Yeah, like what Eric's saying about everything inside of an MMO that you expect to be able to see and encounter, to be able to develop to your expectations. Yeah, you'll be able to put NPCs on your claim when they add NPCs. That's not in yet. Like if you look out in the wilderness, it's barren, it's devoid of life, other than trees, because trees are alive, but devoid of fauna. But that won't be the case. There will be all that good stuff. What is like burning? What is that light from? Did I turn on a lantern without really... Oh, these were all on. But there's more though. Do I have like... What do I have under here? This guy. There we go. No. Dang it, what's under there? Oh yeah. Ico's fun. Yeah, we did this on Thursday morning stream. That was fun. Going to be kind of crazy the stuff we can build. I know, it's already crazy what you can build, and just imagine like every time they add new props. Oh, speaking of which, there's a mailbox. Let's see that, guys, because I want to see the mailbox. I don't know where you make it, so let's find out. Looking for mailbox. I didn't see it in there, which is kind of what I expected. Mailbox. Yes. It's pretty mailboxy, but let's see. Because anytime they add a new prop, I guarantee people are going to find awesome ways to use it. Right? Like not as what it is. Like this mailbox, I guarantee will be used as something that isn't a mailbox by somebody. Blow it up big. Like I bet, ooh, could potentially use that as like a chair leg, maybe inverted. Hold up though. Like what if scale it up, actually move it up so that it doesn't disappear, and flip it over. Yeah, buddy. Look at that. I think I'll use it actually. Why the heck not? I have a new message. You know? That's what I'm saying. Like there's all sorts of ways to use props that aren't their original like intent or whatever. Oh, that's the ribbon. You just scale it up until the ribbon like disappears. I don't know. Icospawn, yeah. I use multiple props. Like this is, so this stovetop that I made, some of it's voxels, obviously, like that's obsidian. These are a couple different types of iron. That's the stone table. It's just made really, 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 really small and put into the surface. That's 4 upside down lanterns, and then 2 lanterns for the handles. I'm gonna leave that up because if it says something bad, it might say something bad. Who knows? Turn off the lights down there. They're messing with you with your kitchen. Yeah, no, it's not the chandelier though. Oh, did they like? Oh, they turned up the chandelier. Holy crap, that was the chandelier. I thought it couldn't possibly be the chandelier because the chandelier was previously so dim that it basically like didn't light anything. It was just sort of like, oh, look, there's a chandelier. But if it was sunk into a wall, you could have various sized knives, like a knife block. I missed that. I have to play around with this. Hold on. Oh, like these guys? This could be, because it sticks up. I guarantee this is going to get used somewhere. Like, it's kind of rusty looking, but it's like a bloody knife. Oh my god. We gotta be able to use that somehow. Somehow we have to be able to use that. I don't know. But anytime they add more props, anytime they add more, well, particularly props, but anything really, any sort of material, like it just incredibly just makes so many more things possible. It's amazing. But yeah. Okay. Those stools are bothering me. I want to make them black. Start with that. And what can I make the metal out of? Or actually, probably the entire seat out of. What can I make that out of? I could do that and then have the legs be, do I want the legs dark or do I want the top dark? Maybe I can make that out of iron. I don't know. I wish my kitchen was in real life was that big. Me too. Have you seen people's sculptures? I have. I am not very good at sculpting things with voxels, but I have. Like, one example that is pretty funny is Grandma's duck. Which Grandma, I think your duck got. Oh, that's nice. Yeah, they added the template voxel storage, so like I'm just over 2/3 full. So you can do 3 million voxels, and I've got like 2. Oh no, wait, no, I'm not. Oh wow, I have tons of storage space left. So you can do 3 million voxels, and I've only used 222,000. So I can go template freaking nuts, is what this is telling me. So this is telling me template all the things. Have you been to Voidless Clean lately? Nope. I should though. I don't even know where it is actually, because she moved it. Looking forward to all the parties tonight and crazy parties tomorrow night. Yeah. Alright, see you at the Audranian. So... Oh, the duck. That's what I was doing. So Grandma's duck. Is huge. Where can I put it? And for some reason, it's coming in like half a duck. I didn't template the whole thing, I guess, but there's an example. This is not mine. I did not do this. This is Grandma, your compatriot, in chat. But yeah, this is his. It's an example of sculpting, though. My duck is not really sculpted. It's layered voxels that I smooth after I couldn't sculpt a potato. Well, it's closer than what I can do. I don't sculpt at all, so I think it's applicable. I think the lethality giant build is pretty uber. Oh yeah, they're pretty. Yeah, they've got a pretty cool thing going on, where they're doing like 20 claims or something together. It's pretty impressive, yeah. Yeah, will you be opening your claim for tempting by others before alpha closes? I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how much I can get done. Man, I've been hunting for the one I saw in the February live cast. I hope he sells it. I'll buy it. Which one? What were you talking about, EchoSpawn? Is that a new outfit? It's from the marketplace. So I got it from here. I was lucky enough to receive a donation specifically to get. They were like, you should get clothes. And I was like, okay, I shall. So I started to make a roof, and then I got really distracted. Let's do it, though. I'm really fantastic at getting distracted. I'm really good at it. You're not that tall. Tall, but not tall. Doesn't mean ridiculous. Okay, so actually, is that too tall? There is such a thing as too much room in your ceiling. Like, you know, it's not always taller is better. How can I download the client? Already bought a Founders Pack. It should have been emailed to you. So check your email. If that doesn't work, sign into your account on go to the EverQuest Next Landmark site, sign into your account, and somewhere you'll find a download link, like in your account stuff. Like you'll see your purchases, and you should be able to find a link. That seems actually a little too tall. Let's maybe make the roof. Maybe at least 3. Maybe like that. Is that too? Oh, maybe not. I thought it was too tall up there, but maybe I had it dead on. And I'm going to skylight the heck out of the kitchen too, because kitchens are somewhere that are meant to be bright. Kitchens should be just like all the natural light. That's just, yeah. Yeah, Brick Dave, I don't know. I haven't decided yet, actually. I'll keep you posted. It depends on if I can get done. We'll see. I'm actually not quite that far, huh? I actually probably had it right before, so then maybe start angling from there. Maybe. And I feel like maybe this should go up just a, Good morning, Maddox. How you doing? So this is going to be a test angle, just to kind of get an idea. So now that so one of the difficulties of doing the roofs that I'd already done is that on a couple I started to do the roof, but I did it wrong in a sense. So with this, I get a chance to get it right the first time. So hopefully it won't take very long. That's pretty good. A little bit of deformation, but if it's uniform across, it probably won't matter that much. Well, let's see if that feels right. I almost want to do the thing of a double notch, like I almost want to do the double notch. Especially because if I do a double notch, actually, I can make this part low, come up, over, and then angle. That might be more interesting. Like, bring this, keep this relative like here, kind of like I did in the rec room. Down here, up here, flat here for lights, and then over. If I did that, what would that look like? This could be like 2 voxels. What would that look like? That would look like this. Like maybe have it like flat to there. Grandma's joining my party. Oh my god, I'm gonna get ducked. Go up to here. Flat and then over. I could do it flat to here. Flat, you know what, that might be the more elegant solution to this. Unless I'd have to beam this off and I don't want to do that, so beam is now a verb, I guess. So maybe like I think I'm liking it like this more. Then I have some space for flat light here, and then over. Maybe. Maybe? And I'm doing pretty well, Maddox. Doing pretty well indeed. Someone mind teleporting to me and cutting down this tree? My claim is in an odd spot, and I can't cut it down and delete it, but others can? I think Rain was on his way. Cool. Any prime grapples giveaway? Actually, yes, but we're gonna do it differently today. One moment. Today's gonna be a free-for-all. Today we're not gonna do, I don't wanna take the time away from the build today, so I'm gonna stick the code in, and whoever gets it in first gets it. Good luck. It's like a social experiment. And this is because, keep in mind, the prime grapplers are only good today and tomorrow, basically. They get taken away once alpha's over, and the servers are going to be down Monday, Tuesday, and on Wednesday it's closed beta. So prime grapplers become irrelevant as of like tomorrow night. So we're just going to do free for all. Because a lot of you already have them. So I've got 2 codes to start with. I'm going to stick them in chat. And I recommend you're on EverQuest Next Landmark's homepage, ready to paste it into the promo code thing, because otherwise people will beat you to it. All right. Here we go. Whoever gets it in first gets it. All right. Doesn't look. I don't know. Maybe that's not quite. I do like this. I like having that beam. That makes sense to me. Maybe I'm overthinking it. It's probably how it should be. I'm probably overthinking it. I should probably not be overthinking it, considering how quickly I need to get this done. Speaking relatively to how quickly I usually build, which is not quickly. And whoever got it, tell me in chat. that flat? Nope. Actually, that can be solid. There's absolutely no reason not to make that solid. Congratulations, Lord Frozen. Congratulations. I have no idea where to even go to redeem. Yeah, go to, hey Dark Lordies, go to the official EverQuest Next Landmark website. Go to EQNlandmark.com, and in the sort of the right side of the like top middle part on the right, it says promo code. And if you put the code in there and then sign in, you can get a grappler. That's how you win. That's how you get it. So I have another one. I'll do that in another couple minutes. Yeah. So then, well, that's a little weird. Oops. It's kind of like that. And then I could put maybe a beam across here to make it feel a little more finished. Meta. You can see my giant spaceship forming the edge of the mountain. Oh yeah, on his claim, yeah. Whoa. Getting dark in here. Let's hang some lights. Lights are important. Hey Alcatraz, how you doing? Do we add another to the boop group? And yeah, I'll put another Prime Grappler code. I have several of them. By the way, I wanted to mention, so if you were here on, what was that, Wednesday? I goofed a bit. When I was giving away Prime Grappler codes, I goofed a little bit. I actually, because I had a screen cap on, and when I was giving them away, I shifted over to the tab where I had the codes to, you know, and I was keeping track of who won what, so I made sure I didn't like give the same code away twice or whatever. I was keeping track of it, shifted over, and didn't even think about the fact that that put those codes on screen, including some that hadn't been assigned yet or redeemed yet. And you know, once I realized, I felt incredibly embarrassed. Especially, of course, it had to happen. Actually, it had to happen, of course, while like Geek Domo was in chat, and I think Omid was in chat, and I felt really some serious egg on my face. You know, felt really embarrassed about it. So I didn't put that. I hid that video pretty much as soon as we finished, so that people couldn't go back and redeem codes. And I'm thinking, well, shoot, that means I probably won't ever be able to give away those codes. And then I thought, you know, actually, I thought the next day, you know what? I'm going to give those away, but, you know, there were 11 of them that were unassigned and basically could have been stolen, right? There were 11 that could have been stolen. And so I was like, you know, I'll just make sure I'll give those away. I have more, and I'll make sure that I have 11 that hadn't been flashed, so that if those were redeemed, you know, then I can make sure that if you win, you absolutely will get one, right? Well, I went ahead and gave away, and you know what? It's as a testament to how, I guess, you know, how much integrity my viewers in general have, and how your sense of your moral compass is really wonderful, because not a single one had been quote unquote stolen or used illegitimately. So not only is that just awesome to hear about, you know, sort of what kind of group that we've sort of developed here at Era Gaming, you know, not only is that just super cool, but it means that I've got 11 more codes. So I'll be giving those away like candy today. In fact, we'll do another right now, and we're just doing free for all. Whoever gets it, you get it. You have to have alpha for it to apply, if you know, because it goes away during beta. If you don't have alpha, it's not going to do you any good. And likewise, if you already have one, you can't redeem it twice, so it's not going to do you any good. So here goes. Here's code number 2. Anyway, so I wanted to tell that story. And again, I'll wait just a second before I put it in, because I just wanted to reiterate, to win it, to get it, go to EQNlandmark.com. Kind of on the right, there's a little box that says promo code, and you can enter in the code I'm about to put in and win it, and that's how you redeem it, and it'll just show up in your bags. So that's how you do that, so that everyone's on an equal footing, I guess. The reason I'm not doing my normal, you know, keyword and all that stuff is just because it takes time. And right now, because alpha's going to be over in like less than 48 hours, I want to try to get my build done. I want to try to focus on that. Is my stream breaking up for everyone else, or just Adric? Just Adric, it looks like, possibly. Lord Frozen, same as what? Same as who? Okay, Prime Grappler code number 2. Here we go. Good luck. Wolfo asks, guys, where are the 4 shareable closed beta keys? I'll buy the Trailblazer pack. 2 things. 1, if you're going to either upgrade or buy a new pack, make sure you use my promo code. It's down below, Aradia01. I'll spell it out in chat in just a second. Secondly, and that includes if you're going from Explorer to Trailblazer, you can totally use it, and it'll still give you credit. But secondly, Trailblazers will get an email. And that'll have your keys and stuff to give away. So that's how that's gonna work. And whoever wins the code I just put in, write it in chat. Just to, that way you can have your moment of glory, and also to make sure that everyone knows, okay, it's no longer worth it trying to enter in that code. Thank you. Okay, here we go. Something latte. Talist latte? Talist latte? I like lattes. I love lattes. I recently discovered the magic that is caramel latte. Yes! Yes, so good. Oh my god, over the holidays I got hooked on, I was in Seattle, and I consider it my Seattle drink now. Especially because it was limited edition or whatever. The caramel flan latte and the caramel flan frappuccino. Oh my god. Tall iced latte. That makes sense. Talist. Oh. Oh boy. They said you get the beta keys a little after the server will come back up on Wednesday. There you go. They they had us watching. So as trailblazers, they said, okay, watch your email because assuming because they were going to set us out keys and stuff, but then they didn't. So I think that's where my confusion came from at the very least. Oh, boop! Line tool says nope. Line tool says nope. And yes, I could probably copy and paste this, but with the line tool, I find it's better to do it in situ, to not copy and paste if you can avoid it, just because then you don't have to deal with pasting empty voxels, and like I've got different types of wall, like I've got solid wall versus beams versus not beams, and that affects the line tool. How do you know if you want it? If you were able to redeem it and it didn't say this code has already been used or whatever, then you got it. Tall ice latte. Oh god. You can change the like capitalization and stuff, I believe. You can go to your settings, not your dashboard, but your settings, and I think you can change how your name is like shown. That's why Era Gaming. Maybe that's just on your page though. Never mind. That might be bad advice. And what I will be doing with my beta keys, I'm going to be giving them away once I get them. So I've got 4. I got the Trailblazer pack, so I have 4. I'm going to do a quick kind of run through my friends, make sure that people I know really well already. If they really want a key, I'm going to try to get them into it because it's just good. But otherwise, I'll be giving them away. I can't think of any. I think everyone that would be interested in this game already has it. But yeah, I'll give them away, and now they're good for. They're unlimited. They're no longer time limited, so they become even more wonderful than they already were. Which, by the way, also means if you have an Explorer pack, and you have some in real life friends who may be interested in the game, it's more cost effective for you to get Trailblazer and give them beta keys than it is for 4 of your friends to buy Soldier's pack. Just saying. And then you get all the perks of Trailblazer. You get your name in the credits, and you get your early start and all that good stuff. And cool clothes. I blame the Cylons. It was the Cylons. I'm going to boycott your Adric! Adric! You can't boycott my stream for talking about Starbucks. And I like my coffee, and there's nothing, I have nothing particularly, I'm not a Starbucks fangirl or anything. There's a local, well, it's a chain, but it's only got like 5 stores, so whatever. But there's a coffee shop going in right below my building. And so once they go in, I'm pretty much going to only be getting their stuff. I'm going to bully them into giving me some sort of like, not really, but I hopefully they'll have some sort of like customer loyalty thing, or like a little punch card or whatever. Hopefully they will. Even if they don't, I'll probably still go there until I get them to learn to make my very favorite drink in the world, which I guess I have to figure out what that is. And yeah, and then I'll be supporting my local coffee shop. But for now, I have to make do with Starbucks. And I know they don't even have like the best coffee, which is probably why like sometimes I struggle to, like, I don't like just plain coffee. I had to have mine pretty heavily creamed and sugared. And yeah. But yeah. So, okay. IcoSpawn linked a thing. IcoSpawn, what'd you think? Oh, where you found the sculpture? Oh, cool. I'll link that later. I don't want to watch a stream while I'm streaming because usually the sound will pop up and I'll forget to mute it. It's always bad. Oh, cool. Cool. Glad to see Adric got that Prime Grappler. So I think it's time for another one. So everyone, if you want to win the Prime Grappler, just get to your account page or whatever, not account page, EQNlandmark.com. Be ready to paste it into that little box that says promo code, or like have a code. It says have a code already, and you're like, yeah, and you put it in, you copy and paste it, put it in, and yeah. Birthday. They used to be the Trailblazer keys used to be limited to 1 week. They aren't anymore. They are now unlimited. They changed it, which is awesome. So they changed it. So now if you have 4 keys, if you have like one friend that you wanted to play, like you don't have to waste all 4 keys on that person. Waste, that's a horrible word. You don't have to use all those keys on that one person. You can give them to 4 different people. Yes, you can give them to 4 different people. So, yeah. So, are you ready? Code incoming. There it is. Good luck. And I know this isn't the most fair way in the world to do it. The reason I'm doing it this way and not my usual way, I usually have people put in keywords. The reason I'm doing it that way today is just because I have a lot to do today. I have to get this place done. I really do. By tomorrow I have to get this place done. So I got to move on. And when I do giveaways the full and proper way, it's not like it's bad or anything. It's just it takes a lot of time. Plus, a lot of you already have Prime Grapplers. And what that, like with Prime Grapplers, what I've noticed is, people kind of stop giving away for a little while because, well, everyone already has one. And it's like, well, no, if you watch streams a lot, you probably have one by now, but not if you don't. Not everyone watches streams or watches them all the time. Actually, congratulations, Sam Mercer. He got it. Hey Sango, how you doing? Hey Prairie Dog, how you doing? Prairie Dog, you're gonna have 12 beta keys to give away? Holy crap. That's a lot. Actually, one more. Why is the slope of this roof, it feels inconsistent. I know it's not, it's just me being weird, but it sure does feel inconsistent, doesn't it? The reason I'm doing it like this is because I'm filling in so that the line tool will join as neatly as possible. I'll still probably have to copy and paste a bit, but this gives me the best odds to get a nice clean join without any bits sticking up or weird things like that. Era, so the roof will fill in with the line tool so long as the jagged edges don't exist. Yes, yeah. Rubito just said exactly, yeah, what I was talking about. Yeah, so the line tool will just go right over the top. And as long as these don't poke up too far, I don't want these edges to basically be past here, and I don't want them to be above here, just because then the line tool freaks out. Like even that's pushing it. I'm gonna do it, but I don't want to get them too close to any edges. Anyway, that's why I'm taking so long to do this. So pains. I know it's kind of painful, but it'll give me the best result. They said whatever you have besides resources and prop you can keep. Oh, Lord Frozen, yeah, sure. It's down below in my stuffs. Down in the promo code is down below. But I will post it in this too. I'll say that again. There you go. Area 01. Or if you I mean, I think that's the easier way, but if you want, you can use the link that's down below as well. And what that does, just for anyone who hasn't heard me talking about it before, if you're going to purchase the game anyway, I'm not trying to like push you into it, but like if you're going to get it anyway, it's a good idea to use a promo code like mine, because I'll get credit for the fact that you purchased it, and what that does is it gives me points that I can then redeem with SOE for things like prime grappling hooks. Not prime grappling hooks anymore because because those are going to be irrelevant, but things like I can get stuff to give away, alpha codes or beta codes rather. I'm guessing outfits will be in that category as well. All sorts of fun, good stuff. Yeah, pretty smooth. Pretty smooth. Should come out by 3 or by 2? By 2, I think. This one's probably not going to like it very much. This one's going to be a little poop. Where's that join happening? Is it there? It wants an anchor. That's why it freaked out. It wants an anchor. It's like that. Yeah. Nice and pretty. Well, mostly. I'll fix that later. Okay. I have 4 beta keys. How do I find it? They will be emailing it to you on Wednesday. So you're not going to have them yet, but you will. And that's for the Trailblazers. So it's for alpha use only, so I get to use it 2 days. Yeah, it's the Prime Grappler. That's why I'm giving away like candy, because they're not going to be useful anymore. So definitely redeem them right away. Get your good out of it. Beautiful claim, so much detailing. Thank you. That's what matters. I mean, the details and stuff. That's what makes it look decent, I think. Is stream lagging for anyone else, or is it just me? Adric was having it, but he thought everyone else said they were okay. So I guess it's just some people. Might be able to get sourced soon. We're over the cap, but we're over that limit where usually it sources, but I don't see it yet. It's not up to me, unfortunately. Cool. Awesome, Lord Frozen. Thanks for using my key. So wait, are the beta keys unlimited now? Yeah, now they're unlimited. They changed it. It used to be that they were one week only, and people kind of got grumbly about it. But now those beta keys are unlimited. Actually, this could come out, huh? This could come out. This could be like, right? Kind of like that, and then actually a little bit more even. A little more, like 2 out. And then this as well here. How did I do it on the, did I just do 2 on the bottom floor? Whoa. I think I did 2. I'll go check just for consistency. Let me go see. Let me go see how I did that.
So if I buy a Trailblazer with, will I be in the beta? Yes. If you buy
if you buy a Trailblazer, you can play the game right now. Same with Explorer Pack. If you can get into the game right now. We're still in alpha. I wouldn't start anything, like I wouldn't start a big project right now because they'll bring the servers down Monday and Tuesday, and so any progress you make right now is going to be lost. But you can still check out the game and kind of see how it works, and that way you have a good understanding when beta starts on Wednesday. But yeah, Trailblazer and Explorer, not only are you in the game right now, but you also get beta starting Wednesday. And again, if anyone's gonna buy the game, I know I sound like a broken record, but I'm getting a lot of people joining and leaving, and so I just want to keep repeating it. If you use my code that's down below on my stream page, it's Aridia01. If you need it, just ask and we can put it in chat. Someone will put it in chat. But if you use that, I get credit for it and I get stuff to give away, which is just an awesome deal for everyone involved. Sony gets more players. You get the chance to win stuff. I get the chance to give stuff away. It's just good. It's just a good thing. Actually, I like it like this. And this will be 3. It shall be 3. That's why I need to get Moobot. I need to get Moobot so you can just repeat the stuff about the code thing. So that you don't have to listen to me say it like all the time. And then you only have to listen to Moobot say it. Sango says, Era, you were great on the stream last night with Domo and the guys. Thanks! I felt, I don't know how much this was conveyed rather than just how it made me just being paranoid. But I did a lot of prep before. Like I tried to, look up a lot of stuff so that I would be informed, to have good informed discussion. And I just I guess I just prepped on the wrong stuff. It was one of those things where a lot of the questions I was like, oh, I don't know. Like they were more factual. And so I had to kind of be quiet, because I was just like, well, I'm not going to, just sit here and BS. I'm just going to sit here and be like, well, I don't know, But then later on, we got into some more questions that I felt more comfortable, like, yeah, okay, cool, Read the question, Tobrin. But yeah, it was a lot of fun. And they did ask me back, Domo did ask me back to come and do more with them next week. So that'll be fun. So hopefully I'll be on there again next week for Into the Portal. And for anyone who missed it, who didn't get to see it, you still can. It's on Geek Domo's channel, and I'll be putting it on my YouTube as well. So anyone who missed it, you can still see it. And I almost wish that the after show got recorded. We ended up talking in Skype, just ourselves off stream, for a good 30-40 minutes, and it was actually really great discussion. And I was like, dang it, why did we not think about recording this? Or, it's like, turn the stream back on. This is actually really good, because we actually had some really fantastic discussion. We were talking about more sandbox gameplay and stuff, which I feel very comfortable talking about, because I play Eve a lot, or used to play Eve a lot, not as much anymore, but, and that's kind of, in my mind, that's sort of an ideal model of how the sandbox mode can work, or sandbox game can work. Is it the only way? No. And I'm not saying that EQNL should be like Eve, no, but, it's one way to do it. It shows that the system can produce some really awesome stuff. And so I was like, dang it, why didn't we record this freaking good stuff? Mess that up here. Do that. I don't know the materials. Okay, fine. Fine. It's too vapid to be informed. It's Locke ranting about PvP. Yeah, poor Locke. Can you check your Twitch messages? Sent you one regarding Twitter. Twitter stuff. Yeah, Adric. Okay, so I've got mine set up, and this is just as a note. If you're not following me on Twitter, I recommend that you do, because I don't spam anybody. I don't spam the crap out of, I don't send a lot of tweets. Mainly I use Twitter to inform people when I go live, which people usually want to know, considering you're watching me now. So that's why I came down here. So I have it set so that basically the second I hit, go live, it also tweets. It basically takes the title of my broadcast and puts it in a tweet, which is why I always put hashtag landmark in the title. Gaming the system. Anyhow, the way I did that, Adric, is basically in the Twitch settings, it says something like there's one called like connections or something, like where it lists like all, you can link your Facebook and your Twitter and various other your YouTube and various other social media. And it just, once you do that, it'll automatically tweet when you go live. That's how I did that. All right, have you seen Boyda's claim yet? I haven't, but I desperately need to. I know it's amazing. I know she does amazing stuff, and I just haven't gotten over there. I need to. Bod is the MoveUp master. I know, so I hear I need to just get it set up so that I know I need to do this. I've just been sort of distracted by other things. I still don't know how the economy is going to work like Eve's. It doesn't have to work like Eve's, but it could. Sorry, I'm catching up on chat. In Alpha, since I find the build tools limiting, I've been gathering from multiple players like Adric and Retinaburn. Yeah, I mean, the tools have their quirks, and they're going to be working on all of them in future. I don't see it as, I think it's still very much possible to make whatever you want. Will there be more possibility in the future? Absolutely, but I like it as they are. More tea. God, this is cup number 3 of my golden monkey, which if you've seen this, if you've seen me before, 3 cups of golden monkey gets me pretty wired. I feel like Era, I'm drinking from a giant tea mug. Yeah, my mugs are Era sized. Pretty wonderful. Pretty wonderful. And yeah, 3 giant mugs of that. My golden monkey, it wakes me up, that's for sure. The other day, or I think it was Monday, I wasn't feeling very well, if you remember. I had cold or something. Really quick cold, but still. Yeah, I wasn't feeling great. Oh, now I wish I had done. Oh, no. Now I wish I'd done. Oh, I might have to redo this. Oh, shoot. Now I want I want the windows up. I want them to go all the way up. That's important. I might redo it. But yeah, I wasn't feeling great, and then I still had 3 mugs of black tea, and so after the stream, I really wanted a nap. Like, I was tired, but I was also wired at the same time. So I was just like, I want to sleep, but I'm like, my eyeballs are on fire. Like, I just couldn't. I was just like, what do I do? Yeah, I want that to. Yeah, I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna have to redo this. Crap! Oh, I try to whenever I'm doing stuff that's like really fiddly like this. This is usually stuff I do off stream because I respect your guys' time. I don't want you to sit here and watch me do something really boring. But in this specific instance, where it's like I'm trying to get as much done as I possibly can on this house, on this cabin, because once we kick over to beta, I'm going to be doing something else. I know I'm going to be doing something else. And so I'm trying to just get it all done. So I still do respect your guys' time, but I got to do it. I got to do it. That's not what I meant to do. This, though, I can use copy-paste for, so we'll be in business shortly. Something else I wish I could do before beta, but I don't think I'll have time, is to experiment with what I was referring to on Into the Portal yesterday as virgin voxels. It's one of those things where I've found it to be the case, but I haven't really experimented enough with what I'm calling virgin voxels to really have a method or like post on it or anything. But basically, it's when, you know, sometimes you can post or you can paste without empty space. And I think I found a way to reliably do it, but I need to do some more testing and actually be able to make sure I can recreate those results before I just start talking about it. Well, not, or, you know, before I start like getting everyone excited and then it turns out it doesn't work, you know. Oh Jesus, the trot is going so far. Oh! Oh God! Bugs and mugs and British and things. Resilience to tea, I am British. I wish I had that. I'm not, I'm a Yank. Talking about streaming, technical things. Area not boring. I'm glad. It's the end of alpha. Do what you want. Chat is enough. Definitely not boring. Wait, there's video? I thought I turned into error radio. What is this video you speak of? Ah, indeed. It is true. I am a chatty Cathy. I chat a lot. And so people are completely welcome to just rely on my chatter. Alright. Copy! Save me, tweak mode, save me. Where'd it go? Not paste? Well, that's quite. Oh, there it is. Oh, what? It auto tweak moded? Weird. Weird. Oh. Dang it, I've got the bug. Client restart, everybody. Black screen incoming, everybody panic! Everybody panic. Hey, Stasma, how you doing? Now I can catch up on chat, and then I have to restart my client. I heard you get to keep your template from the live cast. It's not the case. No, it's absolutely the case. You will be keeping your templates. Unless something really catastrophic happens, unless they really, really screw up, we will never, ever, ever lose our templates. And that's just, you know, they'll take our stuff. If you haven't paid for it, they're going to take it. So, you know, your picks and your tools and your resources, all that's going to get wiped. Your claim's going to get wiped, but it will auto template. And so I heard myself. Do I have a tab open? Shoot. Does anyone hear an echo? Or I'm just going nuts? I heard it. Oh, no, never mind. Okay, we're good. They changed it! Look, I'm not like super grayed out on the menu anymore. Look at that! I'm not all washed out. Spiffy. You'll take our claims, but you'll never take our templates. Indeed. Yeah, they're never going to take our templates from us. That could really be a song. No, I think you're crazy. Okay. I'll take that under advisement. Okay, time to take you mobile while I get my caffeine fix. Yeah! Sorry to be found. 0 data voxels. A different way, though. Madness? How am I down here? I wasn't here when I logged out. God, I got scared. I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna log in and find that everything has changed. Let's see. Is that what I want? Is that what I want though? I think that's what I want. Those microvoxel posts in your house where they meet the floor can show you 2 ways to fix that. I saw that. I saw your message, and I just was in a rush this morning and I couldn't get to it. But yeah, that. So what I think I'm gonna do is, because I'm really quite. I really want to finish this place. I really want to finish this place. I don't want this to end up like my Modern House 3, where I kind of left it in an unfinished state. So I really want to do that. And example A, guys, this part had been deleted, and therefore it gave me empty space. This part had not been deleted, virgin voxels, and so it stayed in place. Yay! Anyway, so yeah, what I think I'm going to do is going to do a quote-unquote casual stream later. Like my normal stream is super formal, I guess. Not really. Where I'll probably throw on some music, which means I won't put it on YouTube. Because music makes me paranoid when it comes to YouTube. Oh, poop, I meant to delete that too. Boop, boop. Can I just leave it? No. I think I'll make this like that, just so that. Oh, but that. Whatever. That'll have to work. I'll throw on some music, which means I won't be putting it on YouTube, because all things, when it comes to copyrighted music or, music I don't have a license for, I just do not want to take the chance of putting it on YouTube. But yeah, we'll just kick back, and I probably won't chat as much. Realistically, I will. It's my intent not to chat as much, but knowing me, knowing myself, that's probably not how it'll actually go. No dress code later then, yeah, no pants. Those microvoxel posts in your house. Oh, you already read that. If it includes using the terrain, it's all kind of the same thing. Yeah, so mine doesn't. It's more what I'm calling virgin voxels. Let me just explain it, kind of what I'm talking about, so you get me. I'm not just talking to myself. So virgin voxels. I have not built anything. If I had built something right here, Rama. Oh, dang it! I knew you should have stayed a number. You should have never. Oh God, I'm getting dogged. Dang it, Grandma. Oh, how long have you been doing that? Oh. Moving right along. Since I haven't, so I'm calling this different from some of the other methods just because it doesn't rely on using terrain at all. But if I build something up here, because I haven't built anything up here at all ever before, these voxels right here, or these empty, air has always been air, has always been this natural state, never altered. If I build something up here, copy it, and then paste it somewhere else, I won't get empty space. I won't paste the empty space, I'll only paste the voxel I did. Caveat is if I make something, delete a few voxels, those voxels I delete, will post it. paste as empty space. It's one of those, like, once you've done something to a voxel, including delete it, it registers having done that and it'll post as empty space. But if you just don't do anything to it, if you just build yourself build your stuff up here, like I've done it with roofs, and then I pasted it in, and paste the empty space. I still want to test it, but so far it has not failed me. Which is really nice if you're trying to do stuff, especially like roofing or like stuff that is going to be pasted in close proximity to other stuff that you don't want to affect. You know, if you're dealing with just any sort of tight quarters. Anyway, so I still want to work on it a little bit more and come up with something a little, demonstrate it. But that's not in the cards right now, just because I gotta finish my place. Incarnatus asks, where are you on the map? I'm on Serenity Spire. Spine? Why do I always say that? Spine. Serenity Spine. If you're giving you rights, you can drop a special made box. Sure. Okay, yeah. Message me in game so that I know your exact in-game name, seriously. I'm right here on the... Oh my god! Rama! There were more. They were hidden. I'm right here, northwest of the spire, on Serenity Spine. Abby, that's one of the things I need to test, is if the heal tool makes it viable again. I haven't found out yet. But yeah, it's one of those things where you normally don't encounter it, because if you're building over here, and this is sort of your workspace area, chances are you've cleared it already to make room to do whatever you're doing. So you're overlapping your previous work in a sense. And so when you delete that voxel, the act of deleting the voxel, it sort of activates it or whatever. Which means it knows now I'm space. I will paste a space, right? Versus, I know we're personifying voxels, whatever. Versus like if I just build, like I haven't built anything here, if I built something and copy it, as long as I don't delete anything in here as I'm working, it won't paste the empty space. Now, like I said, I need to verify this more. I really need to verify it more before I like make a post and like do that stuff. That's been my experience. And it kind of makes sense because it's basically saying like if you're in, it kind of fits into how they've talked about the game working. How if you okay, it's you. Serious. It's this one, I think. It kind of fits into how, because they've said any land that's basically whatever's procedurally generated, whatever your computer generated as part, the procedurally generated stuff. If it's procedurally generated, it seems to work, right? And then your computer is just loading changes, what people have, when your computer gets the procedurally generated stuff, and then when people have built stuff, there's SOE sending down the changes that people have made, right? So it kind of fits that. Like if it's coming from SOE, kind of, it's like those aren't virgin voxels anymore. That's why I'm calling them virgin voxels. Like if they've been messed with in any way, I haven't tested heal, but everything else, that seems to make it so that it counts, like the space counts when you paste. Does that make sense? I don't know. Although saying that air and environment voxels are not clean, only needs to place clean cubic voxels with the add tool, then remove. Yeah, I mean, like I haven't messed as much with zero data voxels. Trading? Are we trading? Chicken sandwich and coffee. Now I'm set. Anyway, it's one of those things where, you know what, Emma? I've got these things. If you want to keep them, I've got a mailbox and I've got a lightstone. I wouldn't want to take stuff off you that I don't particularly need. I don't want to waste your stuff. So I'm going to cancel, unless you want me to just give them away, which I can do. Okay, I'm going to cancel. Anyway, maybe I'll work on that tonight, like doing some sort of demonstration or whatever. Because I've got several places on my clean, but of course it only works a few times. You can't do it forever because the whole point is once you've messed with the voxels, it doesn't work anymore. They are no longer virgins. You pop their cherry. Whoa. But you kind of saw it when I did the roof, because I'd cleared some of the bits that, like, where it emptied out this part, but not this part, because the part that I pasted over, I had cleared this bit, but not this bit, kind of thing. Just curious why you don't use light stone at night to build. I don't particularly need it, not right now, when I'm out, like as long as I'm outside on the roof. I don't particularly need it because the moonlight is bright enough. It's just when you're inside and there's shadows to deal with as well, then it gets kind of hard. Whoop. Actually, the moonlight's really kind of unpredictable at this point. Like it's sort of like sometimes it's, well, I guess it's dawn now, but whoops, it's so bright that it's like doesn't even feel like nighttime. And then, but other times it's so dark where you're just like, well, I guess I'm just gonna wait for daytime because, you know, can't get stuff done. What was random? What did I do that was random? Do I have to relog to get these permissions to take effect? Actually never built on someone's place yet. No, you don't have to relog as long as you're in the right spot. Make sure you're on the correct claim. I gave it to you. The one you got should have been in sort of the work area, which is over here, Sirius. Try it over here. This should be the one. What, the one labeled first in the name. Sirens, they're gonna get ya. Actually, that sounds like fire to me. They're gonna save ya. Getting there. Now I want skylights. I want massive skylights. All the skylights, all the light. We're getting there. We're getting in. There's now a roof on almost every major room. I just have to connect them. You can heal the selection. Did you reproduce it, Egric? I thought maybe I should just try it. So I haven't built anything up here whatsoever. And now Rama's taking up all my space. Rama, don't post any more duckies in case I want to use this trick. Poop. It's doing the thing. No! No. So if I do this, do it kind of small. Now, if I remember correctly, I haven't built up here, not this high. And so if I'm doing some stuff that will create empty space, right? So like, This is just ridiculous. Just whatever. Right? So there should be a lot of negative space in this selection when I select it all. And assuming I'm correct that I haven't built up here at all before, I should be able to copy this and paste it in the middle of my stuff without getting blank space. So this should not destroy the cabinet, and it didn't. Proof of concept, I guess. Because normally when you paste, you'll get empty space, right? Virgin voxels. Trademark. I need to make a video on it. Matt Zeiger says, hey Era, I need help please. I have the Explorer pack and I don't know where the download link is. Check your email. They should have emailed you when you bought it, said, hey, thanks for your purchase, here's your code. And, or not here's your code, but here's your download link. Check your email. Also, I think if you log into your account on the website, I believe there's a link in there also. So, I guess now we're going to test heal. So, it sounds like Adric has already confirmed this, but let's do it again. So if I heal this, now so these, if I were to hit delete, then those become void. Then it somehow registers, this voxel's been cleared, this voxel's been cleared. And actually, we can do this. So now, if I delete this area, and it knows that area has been deleted, it like registers the delete, whatever. I don't, you know, the technical side, whatever. I don't care. But in terms of the practicality of it, it knows that area has been deleted. So if I copy this now, and now it has, and now that I've deleted this chunk, it pastes as empty space. Boom! Boom! The funny thing is, when I bought it, I got no email, but I got the download at the forums. There's a link in the forums for the download too. Nice. Okay. All right. So yeah. So we've recreated, and heal apparently also does work. So if you heal the area, you're in business. Ha! So I'll post that. I'll post that later. It's one of those things where it doesn't necessarily allow you to build things differently, but it does let you, like if you're working in tight quarters and you don't want to have to, it means you don't have to paste empty space. So, yeah. Right, which heal tool, as long as you're working in air, kind of works like delete, except without registering as empty space. So it's very, honestly, Yadi, it's very similar to the zero data voxels. It's very, very similar. It's just, it means that you can build in air. That's what it means. You know, I mean, it just kind of simplifies it. Yeah. But it's really good for working in, you know, if you're trying to paste in stuff so that you don't have to, you know, like if you're, you know, putting stuff next to you know, something really fiddly that you worked on, then you don't have to lose that work. So what you would need to do is place it on the floor, would be build your shelf or whatever. Yeah. I'll make a post later. I don't want to right now. Yeah, I mean, like, you're still gonna, yeah, you're not gonna avoid, like, deformations and stuff. You're not gonna be able to avoid that with this. It's not really, it's not changing, like, it's not giving you a new, like, it's not like, say, microvoxels that give you a new way to build or anything. It just means that it sort of just saves you headache, really. But where I've found it's useful is, let's say you've got, like, let's take example. I used this actually when I built the roof on this lower part, right? So down here, I never deleted under, like, these were virgin voxels all under here, right? So when I copied and pasted these roof, I was doing these roof elements, you know, with the gaps and stuff. It didn't paste the beam, basically, it didn't paste the empty space so that it would mess up the beams. It didn't get in the way. So that's how I used it. I have a lot of people on my claim. It is quite the party. I wasn't able to build an air until they put in tweak mode. You could always build an air. You could do it with selection tool alone. You do what I did earlier. You do this, watch, even before tweak mode. So many ducks. So the way you can do it is just build a selection, like even without tweak mode, you just move the selection, and suddenly you have a selection in air that you can do this to, and then build from it. Yeah, Addie, it's not one of those things. I'm not particularly bothered about taking responsibility for you know, reinventing the wheel or anything. I just want people to be aware that you can do it. Eric, my record is now 143. I'm very, very happy. I hit that on Wednesday. So, and we celebrated. We had a little party at my claim. But yeah, pretty freaking awesome. And then I hit 100 Thursday. So Seriously has posted his clean. Nice. Any chance there's a way to do it with the thicker microvoxel, the fatty microvoxel? The like the once new smoothed, the that guy? Is there a way to do it with that guy? I like anti-voxels better. Mine was 58 when did. Nice! Adric, that's pretty awesome. Although they will not connect clean, if it's a voxel on the edge, it has to be surrounded by voxels. Well, I'm gonna put it like the place I need it is right here. I've got the, and again, this is one of those situations where a lot of people aren't gonna notice this when you're just looking around. But I'd like to get a clean joint if I can for these, but they have a nice buffer. They're not gonna intersect with anything. All right, so let's finish getting this, let's bring this roof over where it's supposed to be. God, that's pretty. Look at that sunrise. How pretty is that? That's exactly why I wanted this to be very window friendly in here. But now I almost want the beam, huh? I almost want that beam there. Grr. Okay, so how am I going to do this joint? What is this going to look like? This could come over all the way. That would be the simplest way. Just have to come over. Let's try that first, because if I can make my life easier at this point, that's probably a good plan. So just bring this puppy, because you can't walk on a selection. Whoops. And this bit will cover over this entire office. I'm kind of digging that because that way we're not closing off the kitchen at all. The kitchen retains all of its glory. And could we put a window here maybe? No, there's a wall there. Can we put like a window up here maybe? No, there's a wall there. Can we do one right here though? God, I sound like I have multiple personalities, don't I? Can we do this? No. Can we do this? No. Jesus. You are slowly watching my descent into madness. You will. Oh, God. Oh, this is really tall, though. Really tall. I don't know if I want it this tall. It's so tall. Maybe I could do like a little chook chook, like a little. Could that balance it? Could I have like a little window going around, like a wraparound window with a little shelf underneath? Would that even make sense? My word, I shaved! And before you start thinking, what are you talking about? Talking about my beard that I wore on. I wore it on Into the Portal last night. I guest starred. Oh, I was a guest on Into the Portal last night, hosted by Geek Domo, which you can watch on his channel. Hey, seriously though, can you do, is it possible to do this with this type of voxel, the fatty microvoxel? Is it possible? Because I see this, but they're really tiny. It is awesome though, how you got it to like not warp. Look at that. Clean microvoxel to voxel join, that's really nice. Addie is saying, I'm just thinking now that you basically found its any healed area, that virgin voxels should be all of them together instead of being two separate methods. Yeah, they're pretty much the same method. I'm not trying to steal your thunder or anything. Yeah, it's zero day. It's kind of what I'm saying too. The 0 day is exactly, it's pretty accurate. It's the fact that those voxels have not been touched before. That's why I like to call them virgin voxels, because it just makes sense to me. Maybe that's because I have a terrible mind, but might not be a good sign, guys. But whatever. And then I can just like arch all the way to here maybe, and then flat. Maybe? How would that look? Would it look bad? I'm actually not going to touch that just in case it freaks out. Everybody freak out. No, that's pretty good, isn't it? That's pretty good, isn't it? That's a nice, it feels like a nice transition. It feels like how it's supposed to be, how it felt in my head. It makes the space feel about right. So I think then I'm going to go ahead and make that the way it is. Well, I'll arch to here and then flat and then over to the kitchen. Now in here I'll probably maybe do a bump and then to Sephirazio asks, how is this game? I've been hesitant to pre-order because this isn't the actual EQ game, is it? They're the one that will feature combat and such. This game will have combat, but they're two separate games that people often tend to merge into one in their minds, but they're two separate games. One is EverQuest Next, and one is EverQuest Next Landmark. We're playing Landmark. Landmark is the one that's currently in alpha, going to be going into beta. Okay, Addie, I'll do that. Maybe I'll do it tonight. So Landmark's going into beta right now. They're going to be adding combat. It's not in yet. At the moment, there's nothing to fight, and we can't fight each other. It's mainly, right now, it's about finding materials, progressing through different picks, and building with them. But they will be adding combat. They're going to be adding stuff to fight, people to fight, all sorts of stuff. And it's, they haven't leaked a lot of details on how that's going to work yet. So EverQuest Next Landmark, you can also kind of think of it. They're proving the concept. They're getting a taste for how they're using voxels, voxel farm, and then they're basically combining voxels with like the Forge Light engine, and so they're getting to feel how that works, and kind of what they use in Landmark will become how they develop next. Next, the MMORPG that you're sort of the more traditional MMO doesn't have any sort of date attached to it at all yet, other than maybe like 2015. Like it's down the pike. Landmark is definitely going to be developed first. Yeah. All right. Yeah, I think I like having this. Now, where does this line end up? Just shy. Poop. Just shy. Maybe I can stretch it and just be like, let's try this. Point being to all that babble was 2 separate games that there'll be some level of connection between them, but we don't really know what that's going to look like yet. For example, they've already confirmed there will be sort of like contests that SOE will hold, where, for example, if you build something really incredible in Landmark, really incredible and appropriate for the game, so like my modern houses wouldn't fit the bill, right? Because if you stuck that down into high fantasy world, that makes no sense. But if it's appropriate for the game, that they'll be developing, that they'll be using player assets in the game. So definitely something to kind of keep in mind as you're building. Okay, so I'm thinking, how's the geometry of this going to feel? How's this going to work? Why do I make my life so hard? Why do I make this so difficult? Why do I have to be using these shapes that are utterly ridiculous? Okay. So this wall has to stay where it is. How am I going to connect these? How am I going to do this? Because I need some sort of... I need some sort of... Maybe just continue this line... This top is lower than this top. But is it though when I... Yeah, it's lower. So if I just bring that over... Well, that sucks. The high school's having there's a high school over by me, and they're clearly having some sort of fire drill. That sucks. Lord Frozen says, really enjoyed the stream era. For some odd reason, felt like joining an indie game development team and working on a game that takes Legend of Zelda and mixes it with the Diablo hardcore. Send me a Twitch message. Everyone have a stupendous day. See you later, Lord Frozen. Glad you liked it. Safari Zell says, let's say you suck at building and know 99% they will never use your things. Should you still get Landmark? Landmark, okay, if you don't like building, here's how I would say whether or not you should get Landmark. Do you like PvP? There will be PvP. It's not in yet, so you may want to wait until there is PvP. but there will be PvP. So and you'll be able to build, even if you don't like building, other people can build, I guess. Stuff like battlegrounds, like you can make a claim into basically a battleground that then you PvP on, right? And also there will be Player Studio, which means you can purchase using station cash, or you purchase using cash, basically, other people's work. In turn, you can build things and have other people pay you to use your stuff. There's going to be a cash for stuff, player-made stuff, kind of thing. Okay, so someone else may build something like, you know, an arena. Like Grimfire had an arena going. He was building a kind of a little combat arena. If he decided to sell that, if you're not into building but you want a PvP and you want somewhere cool to do it, Bob's your uncle, right? You can do that. Also, if you're into sort of the survival, if you go into Minecraft and you're all about survival and gathering stuff and, you know, exploration and crafting, if you like that stuff, there's going to be a lot of that. Okay, so this game has a lot of different aspects to it. Not all of them have been put in yet, because it's still in development. But there's going to be a lot to suit a lot of different kind of styles of gameplay. So, there you go. Alright, Dutch Tiger. Have a good meal. Yep, I saw in a dead video you don't even have to build, you can gather and sell. Absolutely. Caesar Khan says, really like your stream. The house you're building looks like something I would love to live in. Me too! I would love this house. It would be real. Well, actually, no, yeah, I would love this house. I would live here. I'm like, well, I don't know. Is this a good mansion for me? Is this mansion, would it be appropriate? I suppose so. Yeah, I keep forgetting to zoom back and kind of show the totality, because I know a lot of people are tuning in who maybe haven't been watching. By the way, if you're new around here, hit follow. Makes me happy, but also lets me know lets you know rather when I'm streaming. Same thing with Twitter. I'm on Twitter, Iridia_gaming. There's a link below, which basically it gives you I don't tweet a lot. I try not to spam. So if you follow me on Twitter, it'll let you know when I go live. If you want to see my previous builds, you know, I'm working on a cabin right now, but I've worked on some other ultra modern stuff, you know, stucco and obsidian and just really cool, well, I thought they were cool builds, really cool modern builds. Check that out. I've got YouTube links down below that are just going to house tours, like 5-6 minute videos that show the completed house. Yeah. And finally, I stream EverQuest Next Landmark Monday through Thursday and Saturday, 9 a.m. Pacific. So yeah, that's my spiel. Grimfire, you... Oh, Grimfire. I was thinking this... yeah, 1 second, Grimfire. Cat mode! Oh, and also, if you don't have the game yet, but are considering getting it or planning to get it, if you could use my link. Hey, look, Sixten, how you doing? I've got a code now. I'm cool. I'm a cool kid now. I have a code. So it's Iridia 01. It helps if I spell it correctly. And if you use that when you get a game, when you get a alpha pack, soon to be a beta pack, basically it gives me credit for it and it lets me earn stuff or earn points to get stuff to give away. So like alpha/beta codes. It used to be prime grapplers. Obviously they're going to be switching that up when we hit beta, because grapplers won't be good anymore. Speaking of which, it is that time. I'm going to post in about 30 seconds, once you guys have actually seen or heard me say this, I'm going to be posting a prime grappler code in chat. First come, first served. Head to the EverQuest Next Landmark official site. There's a little box that says, do you have a promo code? And you say yes, and you paste it in. And if you're the first one, if you're the first one, then you can then you get a prime grappler. And it's only going to be good for today and tomorrow, but better late than never, right, guys? You're never going to see these again, so you can see what joy is brought to you by flying like Spider-Man. And go. Okay. So maybe I'll do a quick run around, just kind of show, because I know this is new. This is new. This is pretty. Who did this? Who littered my place with pink flowers? I like them. They make me feel happy. So still working on the roof for this thing. If you're just kind of tuning in, I'll run around a little bit, show what I've got. So this is the kitchen with tungsten countertops to sort of mimics green granite or marble or something. The fridge, dishwasher. We've got the stove. That's a stone table with several lanterns turned upside down and lantern handles. Microwave. Still need to put in a range hood. Might not get there. I don't know. You come out back onto this little patio. You can go into the basement, which has all my work tools and stuff so that I can hide the smoke as much as possible, which is not terribly possible. Mojo Kitty, I'm on Serenity Spine? Dang it! I always mess that up. Spine? And I'm just northwest of the Spire. It's like a 30-second run, really close. So that's this down here. Got a little planter. That's one of the different types of planter I've got. And then you go up here in the bedroom. Again, I haven't finished the bedroom. We'll get there. Little microvoxel rail. Bedroom to capitalize on the views. Has no roof yet, but we'll get there. We'll get there. Yeah, bedroom needs some work. I totally forgot about the bedroom. Oh, and I passed right by it. This is a little like desk work area. I still need to put in like an office chair and maybe a laptop or something, or like an all-in-one, because I think that'd be easier. The clock I made. A lot of people ask about the clock. The clock is a stone table turned on its side with two ornate pictures, so only their handles are showing. So that there's the hands. Living room, gonna have a nice big sectional. Still gotta figure out exactly how I'm gonna work this. Don't quite know yet. The pass-through, that's one of my, like, oddly enough, one of my favorite parts of the house. I have no idea why. It's just I just like the geometry of it. It's a hallway, whatever. I like it. Come down here to the wine cellar. Whoever lives here is definitely a wine fanatic. They have some serious alcohol storage going on with like a little armoire over here. That actually incorporates microvoxels, even though it doesn't look like it. The sides are microvoxels, and that's how you get the little lip. It's sort of rounded. It makes it look a little more polished, I think. Oh, and lots of backlighting in here. You can't see it as much during the day, but I've got a lot of backlighting that shows up at night. Here and sort of stuff. And then if you come into my laundry room, so over here I've got some microvoxel blended voxel art. My washer and dryer that seem a little, they're lacking. I still need to find a way to make this happen. We'll see. We'll see. Yeah, it's Omid's basement for sure. It's got lots of, although I don't know if there's a lot of scotch down there, but there's a lot of alcohol for sure. Definitely an enthusiast. And yeah, ProStone, if you click redeem and then it'll have you log in. You want to log in, and then yeah, you have to log in first because otherwise it doesn't know who to give it to. Right? Which means you have to have an alpha account, because if you don't have alpha, you can't use it because they go away after alpha. Cool. So laundry room, and then you come down here into sort of the recreation room or whatever. Again, a little odd little detail that I'm just kind of fond of how this worked out. I don't know. I just like it. I like the geometry of it. Planter again. A console table. I'm again fond of this. It was one of those like is this particularly logical? Not really, but I like it. I like the roots. Fireplace. Still need a couch here. I had one, but it didn't quite fit, so I need to, or like it just didn't feel right, so I need to make another one. And then finally the outdoor terrace patio thing. Yeah. Alright, Grimfire, I'll be there in a second. Yeah, so to redeem the Prime Grapplers, when I post the link, you copy that link, you go to EQNL, well, you should actually probably, to be speedy, you should already be at EQNlandmark.com. And then there's like a little thing on the right side. It says, do you have a code? Do you have a promo code? And you say, and you paste it in, hit redeem or whatever. And it'll take you to a page. You might have to paste it in again. You paste it, once you paste it, it'll have you log in. Or you can already be logged in, and that way it knows who to give it to. And then whoever gets it first is going to receive it. Obviously, the code only works for one. We've got some drunken wanderers in here. Sango. Alright, Grimfire. You're talking about this? I've seen it. I saw it. Like, it's a really clean join. What are you talking about in here? Oh my god, you fixed it! Grimfire, you fixed it! He fixed it, so it's no longer deforming right here. So if you guys remember just earlier today, and yes, Alcatraz, I have more. So this was deforming earlier, and now it's not. Nice! Nice! That looks really good. Thank you so much, Grimfire. That was bothering me, and now it won't. I like it. I like it. Cool. Well, actually, I may have you repeat this feat. I think I may have you repeat this feat because I want the same here, where on the top where they meet. So I guess I need to make that happen. Oops! Clearly we have some, mismatched geometry. Whoops! Whoops! There we go. God, whoever's car alarm that is needs to make it shut up. That is annoying. Turn off your alarm. Urgh. Monkey Zucked says, can I met you? You can even meet me. I'm on Serenity Spine. Yeah, Serenity Spine. I'm just northwest of the tower. Ooh, looks like that claim they did something over there. I'm gonna have to check that out. So what do I want? I want it to be angled right up until this point, which it already is. So I probably even went a little far on this side. Please, anyone can tell me how to use the teleport feature they mentioned they implemented. Oh yeah! I have no idea! Oh no! I think there was an accessory. I totally forgot to actually check that out. Thank you, Caesar Khan, for reminding me. I bet it's in here, though. Accessory. I betcha. No, these are all... No. Anyone happen to know where you craft that? So I don't have to wander through it aimlessly. Craft tub. I'm looking for utility? Portal shard. That looks like it. Used to travel to the current continent's portal spire or any claims you own. Alright. Make it. I want to use it. Oh, it's confirmed. It's consumed upon teleportation. Ah. So it's consumable. I want to go to the spire. Did you see that? Did you see that, guys? Did you look how cool that looked? Whoa, did you see that? Uh-oh. Load, please load, please load, please load. That looked cool. Material sink for the win, yeah, for sure. You can use the stone forge at the spire. Nice touch. It's confirmed, but I believe you. So the question is, after having reloaded, is it susceptible to the same glitchy stuff that happened with, like if you switch island to island, often your world will glitch and things will blink in and out of existence. It doesn't appear to. It doesn't appear to suffer from the same thing. So under utility, portal shard. Excellent. Excellent. Which means wherever you are, you can always get home, which is awesome. Oh my god, I see a giant mouse or something. Giant pink mouse. Is that a mouse or is it like dead mouse? And a peace sign. Nice. Pretty cool. Area has a cooldown, by the way. Also go to your friends list and right click on someone's name. Yeah, I totally forgot to check this stuff out with the patch. I kind of just started building because I'm in such a hurry. I'm like, must finish cabin. So if I wanted to go to Grimfire, teleport your friend. Hi! Hi, Kitten. Have you been sleeping? You've been awful quiet for the last hour. She's like, yes, and now I will be destroying all your things and getting in your way and stealing the show. Okay. Combining. Hi! Okay. Okay. It has a cooldown. So I guess I'll craft another one and then hopefully it displays the cooldown on it. Let's find out. Let's find out how you can tell. Woo, we getting framey. This is why I need a new processor. Okay, so we're in here. Let's make another one with no intent to use it currently. Nice sink for tourmaline though. I have a lot of tourmaline. Copper though, that's gonna be... Is it just me or... I hate mining copper. I do. I just... Okay, so it doesn't appear... So maybe if you put it in your... So if I try to do it again... So it says it's on cooldown, it doesn't actually list the cooldown. I'm sure eventually they'll add that. That's kind of a no-brainer, isn't it? So eventually, hopefully we see either, like, it hopefully at least does a graphical tick down. 60 minutes. 30 minutes to cool down to, or 30 minutes cooldown to teleport to a friend, don't need the crystal. 60 minutes cooldown. So that's nice. They're like further encouraging you to hang out with your friends, make it an actual social game instead of a single player game. Dang it. Tea is cold. At least I got away with the pot. And you can tell by my inability to speak, man, holy crap. Caffeine having its full effect and robbing me of my ability to talk. Area that claim you pass by has public turned on so you can grab these templates. They may just be like technically I show up the same way as well. I show up blue, but it's just because I've made it so that people can interact with lights and stuff. Or have you found a place for the templates I gave you yet? Not yet. I've been madly trying to finish the roof. Not so madly in the last 15 minutes or so because I've been doing gave a tour and all sorts of stuff. Yeah, I'm glad lower level mats will always have a use too. It's just for some reason mining copper bothers me on some weird level where I'm just like, sure, Grandpa, can you get it on that? Is it on the same claim? If not, I'll give you access to the other one. see. Oh, yeah, just something about gathering copper makes me feel like I'm going to a low place. You know, I'm just like, I don't know why. So how am I going to deal with this roof? Alright, which claim is that green fire? 2? Of course, we can't use punctuation, or when are they going to fix that anyway? So it's got to be this one. Oops! No access. Nothing. You get nothing. There you go. Okay. I liked the lip, but I don't want to take it any lower. Ugh. Life is so hard. Okay, so probably about there? Maybe just to here? Where do I want that? Where do I want that to extend? At what point do I want you to... That actually feels about right, maybe. Bring that out. You notice I do a lot of building by feel. I don't know. Let's do things until it works, and then you'd be like, okay, I guess I'll keep it, you know? I don't know. Where does that feel right? I don't know. So if that's like that, then this would be, and this would come up straight to that point, right? Right? But only, that's 2. Alright, so that's, we get that. Let's fix the roof line that wouldn't be there. Almighty Moose, what is this? Counting is cheating. It is cheating. No, I used to I select like if I'm placing windows, you guys have seen me do this, where I'll select and be like, okay, this is 11 voxels, so I'll use the selection tool as a ruler and kind of be like, okay, 11 voxels, and then place my beam. But thank you, Moose. So I don't have to go to my low place and gather copper. Ah, thank you. That's nice of you. How do you do in-game actions? Does someone have the link? I think it's a wiki link where it shows all the different slash commands that you can do in game. Does someone have the link to that? Thank you, Moose. That's odd. It didn't show as that he was green, but clearly he was. Yeah, stuff like I do count stuff like this. You know, I'll count and be like, okay, this is 11 or 12, and this is 12, and I'll do that. Although I won't necessarily make them all the same. I care more about the totality, and then I'll just be like, well, I guess this one will be a little short. Because most of the time your eye won't catch it. I do that a lot. But, okay. Okay, how is this going to work? Oh, the geometry is not my friend. So let's see, can I do this? We know we're like that. And can I just do this and have it be okay? Can I just do that and have it be okay? Maybe have the beam go all the way up, at least from the inside. No, kids, don't hit my camera. Yeah, okay, so Mobbler and Tarragon Dragon both posted the thing for the slash commands, which is utterly, utterly useful. I could even beam it out, couldn't I? Just go beam, beam. Which would help make a little more sense. But does this feel right? Okay, so then banging out the line tool. think I actually need to go the other way for it to be happy with me. Tweak mode is amazing. So boom. And we'll need to, actually no we won't. I was gonna say we'll need to adjust this, but not really. So this will just become solid. Oh, yeah, we will. We'll need to do it from one more pixel, huh? Because this will need to have a nice clean join, unless I could just fudge it and be like, do this. It's probably gonna do ugly things. I'll need to clean this up, but whatever. Yes, gonna do ugly, 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 ugly things. Yeah, we'll clean it up. We'll clean it up with copy and paste. It'll be alright. It'll be okay. Oh god, the chops, the jaggies. Hopefully that didn't show up on the inside. Mostly okay. So does this feel right? And then we'll put in some skylights because skylights, it's a kitchen. It's gotta have a lot of light. That doesn't... Something here isn't right, is it? Hey Spooty Man, how you doing? Do as a line connection. I will. And I will. To correct it. But I'm not gonna do it just yet because I think I'm gonna put a beam in here. So I need the horizontal like that. Oh goodness, kitten! No. Kitten! Why is she bad? More sirens. I guess those sound like cops. Would a beam help? Beam helped! Now I just need to clean it up. Or I just shout if you need more copier. Okay, I will. I actually don't, I don't know if I really, I don't know, we'll see. Okay, so let's clean it up. Let's see if copy and paste will clean it up. If not, we'll do the line tool and redo. I just would like to avoid it if I can. So I got this from Wick, who's not present today, but he shared this trick with me a while back, where if you copy and paste, if you copy a clean section, and paste that, or that's not in here. Stream makes me want to build instead of working on my thesis proposal. Challenges of... Oh, the challenges of getting your doctorate. Is that right? Did it do more jaggies? Oh, I didn't paste it right, that's why. Actually, since I didn't clear, those should be virgin voxels, so I shouldn't get the empty space. Fingers crossed. I don't think I did any of this. So again, for anyone who tuned in more recently, virgin voxels are what I'm terming sort of the greater category of what zero data voxels do. Basically, if you've healed up an area, oh my god, they've got flowers coming out of their heads now. Jesus. Like if I build something up here where I haven't built anything before, I haven't cleaned it, I haven't deleted, I haven't done anything in this space. If I build something up here, it won't register as empty space, so you can paste without pasting empty space. And we confirmed that earlier, and I'm going to do a video on it. It's the same premise. It's the same general premise as zero data voxels. It's just that they work. It doesn't just apply to in the ground. You can do it above ground too, in the air, which makes it a little more user friendly, I think. It's not what I meant to do. Is it? Actually, yeah, it is. So now I just gotta, Actually, I need to zoom out. May or may not help. If it doesn't, I'll draw with the line tool again. I just, this is the easier method of a couple to fix jaggies. Tell if that's too low or not. That is, it's up to the edge, it is. More jaggies, but maybe if I paste it again. No, don't do that. Kitten, don't do that. You can actually use the portal shark to teleport to other servers' islands. Nice. Oh, like if you're on a different island. Oh no, I got the bug again. Oh no, I didn't. If you're on like a different island from your claim, and you can teleport to your claim and get to. Oh man, dang it! I'm gonna log out real. Actually, what if I log out? Maybe it's gonna play along. Fix it, please. Yay! Mostly. Mostly yay. And as a note, it didn't do, oh, well. So again, this is sort of that zero data voxel thing, but it's in a new way, in a different way. I'll come back to that. Actually, you know, a lot of this is going to be hidden. So a lot of this, I don't know if I care. Did that show up inside? Nope. Kimball says, myself, I see no point in doing stuff on my claim anymore, just cleaning up, making it ready for move day. I mean, I feel like there's just as much point as there was before. You know, when you think about that, like, I kind of comparing it to, you know, a lot of people, I remember when I used to work retail, people would say, well, I don't, you know, want to buy a computer because it becomes outdated in, you know, 6 months or whatever. And my reaction to that is always just, well, if you always say that, then you'll never have a computer, will you? Isn't it better just to have a computer knowing that it's going to be outdated, right? And it's kind of the same with building during beta or alpha or whatever. Like, yeah, it's going to be outdated, or it's going to get deleted, it's going to get wiped, but isn't the act of building, it's fun. The act of building is fun. It's not just about the end result, right? It's not the destination, it's the journey. This is gonna be a difficult place. This is gonna be annoying. Maybe I'll grade that out. We'll see. And in my case, I really want to just get it done because I know I'm not going to come back to the cabin. I'm not going to try to do the cabin again once we start beta. I also want to start something new. So, and I don't want to just have this never be finished. I don't think I could live with that. So, hello, you drink much coffee? Not coffee, but I drink a lot of tea. I've had 3 cups of my Golden Monkey black tea today. But trust me, I talk that fast all the time. Glad to have you back, Dutch Tiger. Made it a bit more jagged outside. Yeah, I did. I'll come back to that later. I don't want to sit here and doodle with it constantly and just have it when I'm probably just gonna have to redo it anyway. I think I want 3, maybe 3. What do I have to do to get that even? Like that. Actually. Anyway, that's why I'm continuing to build, because it's sort of like, well, yeah, I could stop. I could be like, well, it's just gonna get deleted. Whatever. I was trying to see, I was trying to like, shoot, okay. Hold on. I'm trying to save myself work and kind of ending up giving myself more work right now. But, yeah. Yeah, I want to see this place done. Yeah, it's gonna get deleted. Although we're gonna have the template, so it's not like it really gets deleted, does it? Is this like an MMO Minecraft? Kind of. Right now, kind of. It's, at the moment, with the features that have currently been implemented, it's mainly a building game. Mainly. Now, they're going to be adding so many features down the pike where that's going to sort of change the personality of the game quite a lot. But for now, the focus is mainly on building. That's the feature set that's currently in and the most developed. So at the moment, shoot. I got that. So at the moment, the focus on mainly on building. They're going to be adding a lot more. They're going to be adding combat, PvP, a much deeper crafting system, more incentive to explore. They're going to be adding a lot of stuff. This game is currently in alpha, at least for the next 2 days, and then it's going into open beta, or closed beta rather. So the main emphasis is on building, but if that doesn't float your boat, if you're not into building, a lot of the sort of the more survival type features of the game are still to come. So it kind of depends on what feature set you're interested in. Yeah, like we were talking earlier about, like, once they, there's going to be a system called Player Studio, where you are able to, players are able to buy and sell for real cash templates, things that they've built. So if you're a builder, you might be able to make some extra money. If you're not a builder, and if you were just like, I don't want to build anything, I hate building, don't make me build. Actually, I'm going to bring that all the way out. If you just hate building, then you don't have to. You can you can buy something that someone else has made and profit from their work. And say, like, if someone else builds an arena, like Grimfire was working on, you can use his arena and do PvP on your claim using his arena and never have had to build a thing. So there's going to be a lot of flexibility. Just not all the features are in yet, because it's still being developed. Yeah, that feels better, doesn't it? That feels better. Getting there. We've almost got the whole roof done, guys. Can you believe that? Can you buy things from the studio without real money? All of the well, they haven't really talked about that, have they? They haven't really talked about templates for in-game coin. You can always trade with the person. Like, if you find something that someone made and you're just like, dude, I've got a crap ton of rolled wood or whatever. Insert rare material here. You could barter with them and just be like, hey, can I use that template and I'll give you X building materials. Right? Like, you can always do that. Will they have a system for it? I don't know. But they have talked about that in terms of the what's the word? Marketplace, right? In terms of the marketplace, that where they're selling things like outfits and resources, you're going to be able to get anything that you can buy on the marketplace. You're going to be able to get for real, or for in-game coin. So yes, you can buy it on the marketplace for cash, or they're saying other than a few key things like name change tokens, account services kind of thing, like name change tokens, appearance change tokens, that kind of thing. But yeah, see. It's gonna get gnarly, isn't it? Yeah, that's okay. So there's that. So yeah, you'll be able to buy stuff, like if you just don't want to spend any real money, which is totally understandable. You'll have options. Rama, do you have any idea how much you scared me right now? Rama, do you have any idea? Like, my heart actually was just like right in my throat. I was like, no! He said, at Dave Jordan, as if it was a tweet, says, 5 minutes, sorry guys, we'll have to roll back the last 3 hours of building the game engine, can't handle that much roofing yet. Slap you in the face, Rama. Oh my god. Ugh. I can't take that kind of, oh my god, that kind of scare. No. No, 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 no. Yeah, the server and game engine can't handle that many ducks. Jesus. Oh, no, I don't like this angle whatsoever. Maybe I'll just blend it better. We should just blend the whole thing better. I'll do it in sections. Why do I have to make my roof so darn complicated? Why do I do this to myself? Still flat, right? Yeah. Gotta love tweet food. Wait, is that? Or is it like that? Like that. So, it's going to be difficult. Toxic Green Gecko says, Era, don't try so hard. The wipe is coming soon. I don't care. It's for me. Like, I have to get it right. I'm just the kind of person that's what I've got to do. So it's got to be right. It's got to be right. That's why I've got to try. I've got to try harder. Now, should I probably move on to another part and just be like, well, okay, I'll come back to this if I have time? And yeah, probably. That would probably be the smart call. But am I going to? Probably not. Hey, Foxer, how you doing? That roofing is great, by the way. That complexity takes some skill. It's taken a lot of brain power is what it's taken. It's throwing me off. I'm running on empty. I still need to put in my skylights, too. God. Still need to make that happen. Yeah, I still need to... I think I'm going to round that out so I don't have another freaking angle here. And this, I think I'll reduce and just go... Have this blend as neatly as humanly possible. I am a perfectionist. Not always. It doesn't, not with everything, but with a lot of stuff, I am. Yeah, it doesn't affect me all the time, just, but a lot of the time, I really like to get it right. Oops. That's okay. It feels weird to have this whole section flat, doesn't it? I mean, it's what I've already got, and so it'd be kind of dumb to make it harder on myself, but God, I want to. 1 second. I appear from nowhere! Hey, Sanctus Nex. Sanctus Nex. God, I don't know if I can do that much flat. It's so flat. I don't know if I can handle it. Maybe once I get this smoother, maybe that'll be okay. I don't know. It's like I finally get the roof in. It's like, let's change it all. Yup. It needs to be flat inside. It's just maybe the outside. Looks weird. It does, doesn't it? I like it from the inside, though. It's just from the outside where it kind of needs a little blending, huh? Frederick MTL asks, building is all you can do in the alpha, right? I mean, right now, yeah, it's the main focus for sure. Will beta be the same? No, absolutely not. So beta starts on Wednesday. And they're gonna be adding a lot of very key features throughout beta. Things like combat. They're gonna be deepening the crafting system, adding mobs, fauna in general. There's gonna be a lot more. Oh, did you teleport to me, Dutchie? Did you teleport to me? That's pretty cool. Should have started with the roof. I know, but I that's just not how I build. I like to get the floor plan feeling right first, get the walls, get all this feeling right, and then deal with the roof. I don't know. Start with the roof and build underneath it all. No, that's not how I like to build. I can't do that. No. That's pretty cool, the checker. That looked pretty neat. It looked like you're escaping to escape to ground or whatever. Well, guys, it is noon. What I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get some food. I'm pretty hungry. I'm gonna get some food, and then I may stream later. I'm definitely gonna build later. It's just whether or not I stream it. I was thinking about putting on some music and just being like super casual mode because this is super formal, and yeah, doing that. We'll see. I definitely, because I have a lot to do. I mean, you guys can see I've got a lot to do before, I mean, basically I have to get it done by tomorrow night, so, because I'm not coming back to this. I'm not coming back to this build. I love it, but I want to do something new. So I got to get this right now. Prime grappler before you leave. Prime grappler before I leave sounds fine. All right, so I'll give you about 45 seconds of head start. So basically, if you want to win this prime grappler, get yourself to the EverQuest Next Landmark official site, EQNlandmark.com, and wow, I have a lot of tabs open. And what you're going to do is look at, first of all, you should log in. Doesn't do you any good if you don't have alpha, so don't bother if you don't have alpha. Get yourself to the little thing where it says, do you have a promo code? And you say, yeah, and you type it in and you hit enter. Get yourself to that point and be logged in. So I'll give you a few seconds to get there. Because it's first come, first served. Code's only going to work for one person. And I know it's kind of a lazy way to do it, but yes. We'll have the grappler in closed beta. You won't have the prime grappler now. They'll disappear. Sci-fi build when beta hits? Quite possibly, Rama. Quite possible. Not sure yet. I've really been wanting to do a modern house again, but like with some different stuff. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, while I'm waiting to enter the code so that people can get themselves situated and logged in and stuff. A few things. First of all, I stream EverQuest Next Landmark every Monday through Thursday and Saturday at 9 a.m. Pacific. This week obviously is going to be different because the game's going to be down Monday, Tuesday, and beta is Wednesday. Well, I'll be there Wednesday, assuming the servers are up, hopefully. Monday, Tuesday, I'll stream at the same time, but probably do something else. Monday, I don't know. Monday is going to be a little weird for me. Might do later or something. Tuesday, I'll stream maybe Minecraft or something. Starbound? I don't know. I'll find something. I'll do something. But yeah. Alright. Ari must make a modern house that has a secret missile silo under a false section of roof. Oh my god. PDT. Yeah, this is all Pacific time. Sci-fi's pretty modern, yeah. Here's the code. Boom! Catch it by surprise. You totally forgot about it. Yeah. And actually... What? Boom! There's another. So try the first and try the second. Woo! I believe it's Wednesday they will do the update, so I doubt 9 a.m. they'll be up. We'll see. I'll try to stream whenever it does go up. I may end up not streaming as I get my claim because, you know, I want optimal performance so that I can get my claim and get it done. And then once I have my spot claimed, which I probably will come straight back to this hill, but I'll probably look around tomorrow night just to see if there's somewhere else I want to hit. Yeah. But yeah. So yeah, I may be back later today, hopefully. There's another one. So yeah, and if anyone is still considering getting the game, if you haven't decided yet, if you're going to get it, and this applies to beta, any beta, alpha, or rather, if you get the settler pack, if you get the Trailblazer pack or the Explorer pack, get any of them. You can use my code down below. It's AreaDia01. And that code, if you enter it in while you're purchasing it, will give me credit for it, which means I can redeem sort of the points I get for stuff to give away. So like more Trailblazer packs, Explorer packs to give away. Not Prime Grapplers, obviously, because those are going away, but whatever they replace them with. Yeah. And actually, there's another one, another Prime Grappler. Old maps going away. I haven't seen them say that. I've seen that they're going to be obviously regenerating. Yeah, it goes. Not that type of stream. Not the type of stream. Alright, so, yeah, we'll be back later probably, and on tomorrow probably. Just gotta finish this place. So, alright, enough outro. I'm gonna go. Bye, guys.